What's up guys, I'm Nico of CamCrunch, and in this video I'm going to teach you guys how to fire your Yongnuo YN-560 wirelessly without using a wireless flash trigger. You will also be able to do this with many other speedlights as long as it has a slave mode function. And to find out whether your particular flash has that slave mode, just look into the manual, and if it does, you'll be able to do something similar to what I'm going to be showing in this video. And the way the slave function works is the flash will fire when it sees another flash fire. So you will be able to fire the flash using your camera's built-in pop-up flash, or if you have another external flash, you can put that on top of your camera, and then when that fires, you'll be able to fire another flash wirelessly. Now, the Yongnuo YN-560 actually has two slave functions. It has S1 and S2, and both do something similar, but one of them ignores the TTL pre-flash that you might have if you're using the TTL mode on your built-in flash, and we will go through that today. To use the slave function, you're either going to want to use S1 or S2, and right now it's on S2, and the difference between S1 and S2 is that S1 will fire if your built-in flash is on manual mode and there is no TTL pre-flash. Now S2 is what you're going to be using if you keep your built-in flash on TTL mode. When you use TTL mode, your built-in flash usually has a pre-flash to determine how much power output it needs to release to get the proper exposure, and what this will do is it will take into account that pre-flash so that it knows exactly when to fire. And to toggle between the modes, you just go and click the mode button right here. Manual is what you would normally use if you're using a built-in wireless flash trigger, but we are not going to be using that for this specific tutorial, so we are not going to be using manual. Again, S1 is for when you're using the manual mode on your built-in flash, and S2 is when you're using eTTL, which will ignore the pre-flash of your built-in flash. To show you guys all of this together, I have the Yongnuo YN-560 right now, and it's at S2 mode, and that's because the Canon camera that I have right now is set to TTL flash. So the flash is going to fire automatically, basically. It's going to determine the settings by itself, and because of that, there's a pre-flash, and the S2 mode, again, ignores that pre-flash. So when I hit the shutter button, you'll see that the flash fires along with it. Now you'll have to make sure that you have the right mode set, either S1 or S2, because you'll see that even though the flash looks like it fires, if you're using the wrong mode, you won't see the flash in the photo. So you have to get that correct, and you have to experiment with that yourself to see if you're doing the right mode, you're using the right mode for the setting on your camera. So that's how you use your Yongnuo YN-560 in terms of the different slave functions that you can use. You can use S1 if you're using the manual mode on your pop-up flash, or you can use S2 if you're using the TTL mode, and the S2 again takes into account that TTL pre-flash that the camera fires so that the flash knows exactly when to fire. Now what I have right now is the camera set to TTL, and it's set to -2 flash compensation so that it's not that bright. And I actually have the flash set behind this camera right here just to show you guys how it works in conjunction with this flash. And the camera again is set to S2 because I'm using TTL on the camera's flash. And let's just take a picture to see how this camera that I'm shooting with looks. Looks pretty good. As you can see, we're getting some flare in the shot because the flash is entering the lens, but you know, it doesn't look bad. And you can do this with your subjects and so on and so forth. So I hope this video helped. I hope you're able to utilize the flash even though you don't have a wireless flash trigger. Maybe you haven't invested in one yet. You could still take advantage of your Yongnuo YN-560 to create good images, off-camera flash images. And yeah, but do invest in that flash trigger when you do have the money to do so, because it makes a world of a difference in terms of the different conditions that you can shoot in. So if you like this video, definitely give this video a thumbs up. If it helped, favorite the video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do that, and I'll see you guys in the next video.